We're at the SVG College Summit in Atlanta, joined by Marco Fragale from Ohio State University. Marco, wonderful to see you, man. How you doing?
Thank you for having me, Brandon.
Thanks so much for being here. What the StudentU program does in the Big Ten Conference is one of the cooler stories in the industry. You guys train a lot of students. You produce a lot of live events. For you, you've been there 4 years now. What stands out to you as some of the highlights of what your StudentU program is like in Columbus?
Oh, man. I think I speak for a lot of the Big Ten Plus programs when I say it, is that it's the moment that it clicks for the students when they get that replay that it executes at a high level and they acknowledge what they accomplished. But honestly, we're producing at a higher level now than we have been since I've started. We have over half of our shows at a television level of a broadcast. And honestly, I'm just super proud of what we've been able to accomplish in the time that I've been there and see the growth in just the 4 years.
What's the most significant growth you've seen in that time? Obviously, you guys produce nearly 200 events, a lot of them streamed to Big Ten Plus, but you said they are linear capable in a lot of cases. Whether it's facilities or just kind of the growth of the student involvement, what's been some of the biggest growths you've seen in the time there?
Honestly, the student involvement. We employ probably 60 plus students, and that includes our student talent. We have a partnership with a student radio club that feeds into our program. And just the quality of the students has grown exponentially. The students who have been there since I've started are training the students who are coming in.
That's awesome.
And that knowledge transfer is, the threshold keeps getting higher every single year. And it makes me super proud to hear them describe what they're doing, especially complicated things like running the expression from scratch or, saying like, hey, this is how you do a 2-angle replay and how you make it look good versus just, a hard cut in the middle of it. Just the little things that, you see that happen. It's like, oh, but they're retaining this information and it's getting
listening.
passed on. Yeah, no, they just keep stepping up year over year, and I can't wait for our next year to be another great one.
That's awesome. Any productions from the year that really stand out to you, ones where, like you said, maybe you had that moment where maybe it didn't click, but you looked around and you're like, it's all happening, baby.
There was one moment, one of our senior students, they had a pre-recorded open, and timing gets a little funky sometimes when it comes to the anthem and if there's anthem buddies and things like that. And we came back in the middle of the anthem. It's like, okay, well, we have our break board saying like what's coming up next, and he took a moment to reset everybody, and it was like, hey, that was a great pre-recorded open. Everybody take a breath. We're a little bit behind, but that's okay. We're going to come back. Here's what we're going to do.
Wow,
and he brought everybody together, and I just have my hands over my mouth because I was a bystander for this show, and I was
like
so
proud.
Papa. Yeah. I was so proud. But no, there was a men's lacrosse game recently versus versus Michigan.
Okay. Forget them.
In the Big Ten quarterfinals, and our students executed at such a high level.
Nice.
It was truly incredible. It got re-aired on BTN Linear, and it was also a complete student crew. And I myself and my assistant cast were just super proud of what they accomplished that day.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on everything you and your team accomplished this year. Really appreciate you being at the event and speaking as well.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. All right, he's Marco Fragale from the Ohio State University. To learn more of everything going on at the SVG College Summit, head to sportsvideo.org.